Hey everybody. Okay, so I did a warm color, which is the quinacridone nickelized gold. That's very warm. It's actually a gray color. Now I've got to do a cool color. So I want you to think about color as toward opposites. If you do warm, you do cool. If you do a light, you do a dark. You kind of rotate back and forth. And that way, nothing rests. You're not stagnant on the image itself. So for this next color, I'm using this ultramarine blue. Okay. I'm not going to use a teal because normally I use a what do you call it? A dioxazine violet. And this is a very beautiful blue. So here we go. Now this one here, believe it or not, gets dark really fast. So I'm going to put this, first of all, I'm going to put it in the snout holes. Okay, good. It's staying kind of translucent. And I'm really putting this in areas that recess back. Okay. And I'm going to come in here. Oh, I like this. Remember, anywhere that recesses back, I'm going to put this in, including the eyes. That helps that drop back. Okay. Come over here. Snout. I'm going to snout the snouts. I'll do all these real quick here. Whatever's left. Remember, only in areas that drop back. Because remember, cool colors drop things back, warm colors bring things forward. Theory on color. Theory on color 101. Anything with red in it brings things forward. Anything with blue in it drops things back. Okay, so if I have a, and you can test this theory out, if I have a purple, where does that go? If we're following my color scheme, right in the center. Okay, so in the case of all the colors you see out there, okay, now you've got that one. My question now is, there we go. Red is here, blue is back there, purple's in the center. Where's orange? In back of red, but in front of purple. Okay, where's green? Green is okay, green is in front of blue, but behind purple. Okay, so you kind of got that. Now, here's the real tricky question, and this gets everybody. Where's yellow? That's always a killer for some people because they say, well, it goes with red. Yes, because it makes orange, but it also makes green. So yellow is the only color in the spectrum, believe it or not, that fits on both spheres. So it mixes with blue to make green, it mixes with red to make orange. So it's, here you go, watch this. It's red, yellow, orange, red, purple. It's blue, yellow, green, blue, purple. So they kind of work here. Now, let me try it sometime, and you're going to start seeing something. And this is an old master's trick. This isn't something I came up with. This was something that was developed about 1 billion years before I was ever around. But if you follow that philosophy, and you understand how color works, then any color you use, you can do this with. And you'll never be wrong. like these. And notice I'm not going over every little tiny section of these with the blue, but I am going over those recessed parts, and I'm introducing a little bit to the highlight parts, just a little bit, not a lot. Because that is just what we do. And this is also how I can finish my work so fast. Because you're filling in voids, color, okay? Oh, look at this. You work so fast you forget where you're going. Okay. What do I do? Going backwards? Oh, I'm going backwards, sorry. Okay. Wow. Let's keep track of where I'm at, right? In all colors, you want kind of translucent, so you can actually utilize the white of the canvas to impact the finished drawing or your finished paintings. And what's nice about this method is even if you get a little too much on an area, you're still okay. So even though this looks kind of random on some of these, it's pretty well specifically placed. As to where I'm putting it. And again, keeping in mind, I'm also leaving areas of that quinacridone-nickel gold to show through. Like I said, this isn't me. This is actually an old master's thing. And believe it or not, they all studied optics. John Singer Sargent did, Monet did, they all studied optics. Now, because they knew that this part right here, how important it was. So if you study how color works, then you can play with that color and make it do anything you want it to do. But it has to look natural. It can't be contrived. That's a big word for me today. Now, ultramarine blue does take a little while to dry. So, did I get them all? I guess I did. Wow, only 3 left. Like I said, I have to kind of keep track because I don't like going backwards. Sometimes going backwards takes you longer to get to the point. So if I'm using a cool color on it this time, what color should I use on my next round with these? I'll let you guys be that. So it's got to be a warm color. It can't be the same color. It can't be the quinacridone. It's got to be a different color. So I'll let you guys make that call. And if you make a point of it in the comment section, I'll do it. Then you can say, "Wow, look what I did." Okay, there we go. And I just stop. I don't try to muck with this stuff. It's just not worth it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stack these. And I don't care if the paint gets on the other ones or not. I don't really, it doesn't bother me one bit. There we go. Okay. So now I'm ready for the next rotation. Okay. So believe it or not, these are probably 30% done. And all these things right here just play a part in everything. So I'm trying to think of what else I can do. And now ideas. Now my ideas aren't just limited to the snouts, the pigs, and stuff like that. Like right now I'm developing a wood tile section. But this is just the example. Okay. So when I'm going to do these will all be the same size. I'll run it through my planer on 3 sides, on all 4 sides. So they square off, they're exactly the same size, same shape, everything. And then I'll run them through a sander. But I need almost 400 of these in order to do what I want to do. Yeah. So that was my little work up there. Now my soji walls, as I'm doing this, I haven't quite got started on those because I'm rethinking it a little bit. My 5 pictures that I'm going to be doing watercolors, I won't stretch anything of that until tomorrow. Get my head wrapped around it. I will continue to work on these guys. So, yeah. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed. Keeping out.